Hi, my name is Tammy Lindahl. I'm the minister here at the Bella Coola Pastoral Charge here in BC. Been asked to reflect on becoming an Affirm region congregation. And bottom line is, I just think it's the right thing to do. So often I hear from people that we are already affirming, we're already accepting. But the reality is that for most people who are LGBTQ plus, they don't know that. They know the prejudice, they know the hurt of rejection from the church far more. And a part of my story is that when I was an associate pastor in Kansas City, in inner city, we were looking at the equivalent of the Affirm process there. And this wonderful, wise Black woman stood up and said, "Of course, we're going to become an Affirm congregation. I want all God's children to know they are loved and accepted." Well, it's that same congregation that several weeks after we became an affirming congregation, that a man came in, sat in the back row. He was probably in his late 60s, early 70s. He cried from the moment he got in. He cried through worship. He cried as he walked out the door. We didn't even know his name, but we wondered his story. And later we received a letter from him saying that he had been loved and affirmed in the church until he came out as a gay man and experienced the rejection of the congregation that had been there for him through so many times. And it was at that point that he made a decision that before he died, he wanted to go to a church that not just welcomed him, but affirmed him. And the only way he knew how to do that was to look up the churches that had made that statement that they were affirming. The closest church to him happened to be our church, and it was 325 miles away. He drove there to be with us and was so grateful for the welcome he received there. I think it's for people like that that we do make those decisions to become affirming, because I know for a fact that that man drove by many congregations who would have considered themselves welcoming and affirming, but he didn't know that. And so perhaps if ever there's a reason, it's to let those who have been hurt, those who want to be a part of the church, know God's love. And that for me is, let's let our light shine. Let's let people know. And that's why I support the Affirm process. Bye.